I have talked to over 400 7- and 8-figure Amazon brand owners this year, and the majority of them come to talk to me about the same two problems. One, PPC is burning cash, or two, rankings are stuck and they don't know how to track it. 99% of the sellers that come to me are using some keyword tool, stuffing their listings randomly, and they are hoping that Amazon is somehow gonna figure it out. It won't. You need to understand that PPC and organic are not separate channels. They're a flywheel, and PPC teaches Amazon what your product really is about. Only then will you start driving organic rankings. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact AI-powered listing optimization system we use in order to fix crappy product listings, and we help turn them into data-driven conversion machines. We're going to go over how to analyze 20+ competitors, how to mine thousands of reviews in under 5 minutes, and the exact research process that we use in order to find ranking opportunities in the market that your competitors are not taking advantage of, and help you implement them into your listings. And finally, we're going to talk about how to generate SEO optimized listings that answer every customer pain point while dominating the search terms. So let's get into it. First, we have AI market analysis and review mining. So I'm going to show you on the screen here. This is the exact tool that we use in order to optimize the listings of our products and our clients' products. And you can see here, the main part of this process is we're using an ASIN or a keyword in order to start the analysis. That's the building blocks of how we're going about and building products. So you can enter an ASIN or a keyword to start. When we click generate, it's going to analyze 20 competitors. It's going to give us 4 customer avatars in 5 minutes. Absolutely crazy. This used to take us so much longer. And you can see the output here. This is for resveratrol. It's a supplement. And it's showing us the sentiment analysis. And what we do once we get these sentiment analysis is we start to analyze the competitors. We extract the customer pain points. And before writing anything, we need to understand all these different points of what is the consumer and what is the search actually looking for, and how can we build the best listing based on the search demand. Ultimately speaking, we're building these mousetraps based on these keyword terms and based on search intent. So when people come in, we make sure we get the conversion. And by optimizing your listing properly like this, it really makes a substantial difference on how we can get these customers to actually purchase once they see your listing. So here we can see the sentiment analysis. We have positive themes, heart health support, there's quality ingredients, vegan friendly, enhances appearance. So we can start to understand, okay, these are some of the things that we can use to talk about why our product is better. And then we can look at the pain points. People don't like large capsule sizes. Price points are too expensive. The effectiveness that this product has when on the skin, or if it's actually helping. So now we're starting to understand, okay, consumers want this, but they don't want this. And this is all coming from real data, from real reviews, from people literally saying, this is what I don't like and this is what I like. So we can take that and we can incorporate in that our marketing, and we can use those positionings to make sure that when people search, we're catering exactly to the audience and what they're looking for. PetScy was stuck at 70K a month. Previous agencies didn't even think they were going to be able to get to 100K a month. And what we did with their products is we scraped over 50,000 reviews using this tool. We pulled out all the pain points. We understood exactly what people are looking for inside the market, and we helped them identify, for X keyword, we need to target Y. For PetScy, we identified the exact language that the pet owners really use and what they were searching for based on the review analysis and customer intent and sentiment and building marketing avatars. And we found 2 high search volume keywords that we had this hunch were going to explode. We found quality ingredients, vegan friendly, enhanced appearance, brand trustworthiness, all these elements that we could take and curate into the creative, into the positioning, and how we're running the marketing on the back end of the system. And you can see, obviously, this paid off. They're at 160, 170,000 per month now, and we're scaling very aggressively. We're moving into European marketplaces. We're moving into Canada. All these are going to help us take their brand to the next level and go way higher than 160K a month. By the way, the AI review mining system and the listing optimization process is exactly what's inside of our free Amazon Scale Playbook. It's the complete breakdown using our systems, structure, and how we take take products from 100, 200K a month and help them break into $1 million months. It's the complete breakdown using the AI tools we use, the exact research process, the optimization structure, everything that we're doing. If you're doing over 100K per month, typically we work with brands doing 100 to 500K per month, and we help them break into $1 million months. You can book a meeting in the description, and on that call, we will break apart your brand, your metrics, how you're currently performing, your team structure, where do you want to go, and we'll provide the clarity that you need in order to get to that next level. In terms of the strategic keyword research and ranking, this is a really important part of the process because ultimately speaking, everything needs to be connected. And this is where we grab the most relevant keywords for the optimization process that we want to include as we go through and optimize the listing. When we get the keywords, we want to sort by relevancy in order to find opportunities. We want to look for the keywords where we're ranked. I like to go above rank 14 because above rank 14, that means that you're not inside the average consumer search. And the farther you're away from 14, the lower and lower you are, but you're close enough to really be able to push yourself into those top rankings. Typically, I'll break it apart into different sections. So we'll have some for the middle tier, but then also a lot of times there's outliers that you're not even indexing for that would be really good keywords provided you actually became relevant for them. So what we can do from here is we can copy top priority keywords from the listing generator. So the main takeaway really is we're trying to target the gaps where your conversion rate can beat the market average. These are keywords that you should be performing on well at scale, and these are the ones that we can continue to put more fuel on the fire and continue to scale. In PetScy's case, we used the bottom-up strategy. We took a look at the search keyword performance report. We understood how the conversion rate is performing against the market, how the impressions are performing against the market. And what we really look at is quarter-over-quarter market trends. We're understanding the search volume, what's happening from a purchase trend against the competitors. A lot of times, actually, when I take a look at brands, their team is just spending a bunch of money on branded terms, and typically it doesn't make sense. So once we filter through all these terms and we can understand what is going to actually perform in the market, we can take those terms and we can start using those in our SEO optimized listings. This is a really important part that's going to connect each of the different pillars. We understand the SEO that we want to position for. We understand our conversion and click-through rates and make sure that these are the terms that we want to focus on. We improve those metrics as best as possible through split testing and continuing to iterate on the creative. And then we take those terms and we incorporate them into the SEO and we add them into the PPC. So once we have those terms, we go look at generating the actual SEO. So here I'm going to show you the exact tool that we use to generate the listing copy and use all the marketing intelligence. So really here, what we're going to do is we're going to select and input the keywords from Data Dive. We use Data Dive for tracking our SEO. Some people can use other tools, Data Rover, a ton of different tools out there. The important thing is identifying the keywords that we want to use. And then from there, we click generate, and AI is going to pull from the back end. We have a whole database on our products, the competitors' products, all sorts of different things that we program about why our product is better than other products. So artificial intelligence can pull into our data storage system and understand exactly what's going on. And then it knows exactly the keywords that we're looking to index for. Now, once we generate this, we look to combine some consumer language from reviews with strategic keyword placement. So sometimes this is going to be manual. So we want to check the accuracy and alignment with search. We need to ensure that it answers all the questions that the consumers are typically asking for. And once we identify all these points and we create our concepts, then we can upload and start split testing the new either title or bullets or whatever we're going to be positioning for. For example, in PetScy's case, during Q4 off season, we identified 4 very high competition keywords with low CPCs, and we focused on doing this exact process of optimization of creative, SEO, keywords, and we got them ranked page 1 by the end of Q4. So we got them from 88 keywords to 116 keywords on page 1. When Q1 peak season hit, those 2 major keywords that we've been building on exploded in search volume. The algorithm already trusted us from the Q4 momentum, and they're able to scale past 100K a month. You know what's funny? I haven't even gotten over 5% of what makes our clients so much money. There's other AI tools, campaign restructuring, constant split testing, months of execution. And that's why I want you to grab our free Amazon Scale Playbook right now. It's the complete system, almost everything that we've used to scale over 50 brands to over 180 million. You can get there by clicking the first link in the description if you want to get it. And if you're already doing 50, 100, ideally 2, 3, 400K per month, and you want us to build this entire system for you, A to Z, you can book a free call using the same link. Look forward to chatting with you next time. If you're curious about some of the creative optimizations that we're doing that go hand in hand with this video, I highly suggest that you take a look at this video here. Talk soon.